Good morning and welcome back to Plannercraft. I'm Natalie and I'm going to be taking you through a little bit of a card design today. So without too much ado, I'll quickly do the hello. So hi Deb, hi Sarah Lou. And if you're watching, don't be afraid to pop a hi to let us know that you're there. And you can also pop any questions that you have throughout the course of the show. So today I thought I'd do a little bit of work with the designs of the machine, and we're also going to be using the foil quill file from Design Bundles. So we've popped a link up to that on the group, so if you're not a member of the group, be sure to join. When you do join the group, there's 3 questions, please answer them. please. Morning Carol. Morning Dulcie, and morning Sally Ann. Okay, so for today what you will need is some foil and a foil quill or a quickie glue pen and the universal pen holder. I have an 8-inch adaptable that's going to be my card base eventually, and I have some nice smooth black card, onto which we're going to be using our Gansai Tambies. So, if I point you down to the machine, I'm going to start off by sending a file for Ian to play with. So, if we go to Pattern, going to go to our Designs, we're going to go down to Holidays. If we go down a page, we're going to go to our little does in the heart.
That also sounded a lot better this morning, thanks.
Okay, and I'm going to add one of those to the map.
Beatrice.
So at the moment I haven't worried about what size it is, it's just literally to get it onto the mat so that Ian can have access to it. I'm going to go save, and I'm going to send it up to the cloud.
And morning Jen, good to see you again.
Okay, over to you then, Ian.
Okay. Onto the here. So, good morning everybody. Hopefully you can all see my wonderful screen full of text and all the other things. So this is the file and how it looks when it comes in. I think Natalie has to do a little bit of removing of colour. Did you not?
Basically when it comes in as if everything is filled with black, so you have to remove the fill and set the outline to black instead.
Yeah, there you go.
But just doing that little step just makes it easier for you to see where you're going. It doesn't change anything for the machine overly.
No, it makes it easier for you when you're looking
Yeah.
at it. So the only one we actually want that's on this screen is this little one down here. So all the rest I get the joy of deleting. So I'll use a drag and select out. Let's bring that in and do. Doesn't pick up the one I don't want. And we can go
Delete.
delete. I was going to do it in sections of bits.
Yeah.
And then I go across the top.
That's it.
I can do a
That's it.
yeah. Oh, missing bits down this side. Delete those out. And then those there. Yay! Morning June. I have to comment too easy.
Yep.
So now I want to bring in the file that Natalie sent. So that was right first time. Up to file and import from a cutting machine, and it's an FCM file. So there is our design. Just pop to there a second. Oh, it made it easy for me. Yeah.
That's not fair.
So I can go dink. So that one's going to take the bit up the middle. I can go. Ta-da! At least they made it easy for us. They didn't just leave it as one big welded shape, which is what we expected them to do. Hello Annette from Australia. Hope you're well. Oh, good evening, I would say, over there, because it's not morning now, is it? So, now Natalie wants me to duplicate it. So,
How it's selected.
no, that's how it's selected, yeah, otherwise it wouldn't duplicate anything, it would just do what? So we're going to duplicate it. And move it over. So the idea being that we want it to just overlap a little bit. Do I line them to the tops of the levels?
No, you're going to rotate one slightly.
Okay.
If you look at the drawing.
Where's it going?
We'll probably put the iPad on top of it.
It's anything about rotate. Go
Yeah.
a little bit. Let's take on. Is that enough?
Yep, bring it down a little bit.
Oh, yeah, obviously. Like that?
Mhm.
That enough?
Mhm.
Yeah. So I'm going to use divide, so I'm going to swap places with that so it drops underneath so our solid one's on the top. I'll remove overlap here, just close, I know what I mean. I knew what I was doing. So I'm going to select them both. And I'm going to go into edit. And let's see if I get the right one. Remove overlap. So that punches through. Now Natalie still wants a bit of a gap on this one here where this edge is. So I'm just going to put an offset on this one inwards. So hopefully it'll give us that gap. Inward. And you're about don't know inches do I? Hang on a minute. Change it to millimetres.
Yeah, make your life a little easier.
Because, yeah, well.
You're going to change it back again.
Eh?
You're going to change it back again in a bit.
Am I?
Yeah.
Let's go back to offset. 5mm, which is roughly what I wanted, but I want it inwards rather than outwards. Are we leaving the original as is?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Well, no, delete it, don't you? Yeah.
So delete the original.
Yeah. Okay. There we go.
That's what you wanted.
Mhm.
Okay. And then set to cut, which it already is. And then you want a border around it. And can I group those two together so they stay happy now? So we're going to group those with Command G, so they stay as one.
Control G PC.
Yeah. So I can move those away from that edge a minute. So plane panel 5x5 by 7x5 and a cut panel 5x7.
Mhm.
Okay. So we're going to put in a rectangle.
Yeah.
There you go. I suppose that's like 1 inch back now because you're putting bloody in.
Okay.
So what I do here, change my sizes. I'm going to untick maintain aspect ratio so I can set them individually. No, it didn't take long.
What's that?
Carol saying it didn't take long for me to forget what I was doing. Do you want it height 7.5 or width 7.5?
Height 7.5. So it's tall, yeah, rather than wide.
Yeah. Which is why I asked. cut panel inside that 5x7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're going to have one where it's just a plain rectangle, one that's got the hearts cut out, and the foiling one.
So one panel like that, and I've got another panel with all these bits up.
Yes.
Right. Bit smaller.
Yes.
That one's another one. I'm going to bring that over here just so it's easier for me to access. And then again I want that one 5x7. That's slightly smaller. Bring that in a little bit. I'm going to bring my that's across. They're too big, so they're going to have to shrink a little bit. That's okay. So we'll bring that down. How much smaller do you want there?
Yeah, you don't want it that close to the edge, so you can bring them in quite a bit from there. Look. There we go.
Get them down a bit.
Yeah, and in a bit.
Do you want them a bit smaller?
Yeah.
It's not grouped. I shall group the text as well. Down there for the text?
Mhm.
Out there?
Mhm. You're going to use a line to make sure it's in the middle?
Might do. Do you want me to line it all in the centre?
Yes, please.
Can I do all three at the same time?
Yes. Just click and drag over the top here. That's it.
That one?
Nope.
Was that first time?
Yes. I'll stick the poster up for you later.
We haven't got one left. So you can't. They're all ready to be posted. Yeah, they're all line centre.
Okay. So, do you want to send that back?
Yeah. There's the other panel as well?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all being cut out the same card, so...
So we're going to go to Command D, which is export. It says tiny objects automatically removed, which is fine. And we're going to go OK. And we can send it back to that. And that's back with you.
Okay. So I'm going to go, okay, I'm going to go back home. I'm going to go to retrieve data and put it down from the cloud. And there's our card.
And Chris.
Hi Mum. Okay. So with our card now on our mat, I'm just going to move this up this way. Okay, so I've stuck my smooth black card to a R6 cutting mat, and it's the right one for the machine, so that's a good start. And I'm going to first of all do my foiling. So if we count on our screen, you can work out roughly where your foil's going to go. So basically 4 inches down to about 8 inches down should be a good sort of width, and if we sort of go to 6 there, you should be alright. Now I've cut a fairly big piece off, but that's okay because we can use it for something else later.
Do a side first, I think.
Yeah, I was just going to say that it's brave using this tape to do that. on this card, so I'll just de-tack it first. Pop that little bit just down there. So when you're using masking tape on your mat, you do want to go careful, as that's where your rollers are going to come down, so you want to make sure it's stuck down well.
Morning, Sandra. Not really celebrated, did we? 10 years.
No.
We tried to have a day off, didn't we? But I was still answering things and
yeah, I just wasn't well, so
we'll save it for another.
Yeah, when I was feeling better, because it's been a bit rough, haven't I? So.
Yeah.
And I'm going to go for some low tack stencil tape to go across my actual card. Just because I don't want to waste any card by pulling it. So let's go across that way.
Try and put it just over that edge.
Yeah, will do. I'm going to pop a bit more just there. Just because I couldn't cut in a straight line today. I'm still impressed with myself that I managed to do the watercolour glass on Saturday. That was going some.
You went to your best then, were you?
No. No, that was literally do it and straight back on the sofa, wasn't it? So. Come here, little curly bit of foil. There we go. There's always one bit that's going to fight back. Cut it off. There we go.
You had your foil quill heating up. What size are you going for, please? Because you're going to have to wait now.
Let's go for a standard so it won't take so long to preheat then.
Standard is...
First of all, I've got to load the mat, and if that's anything like last week, it's going to be a pain, like so. There's you saying, oh yeah, I'm preheated your foil. No. Come on. Behave for me today. You were having problems with this last week, weren't you? Just misbehaving.
Needs a tangle.
Come on.
Try and get it when it goes.
No, it doesn't want to do it for me today.
Try just clearing your birds off the edge, make sure there's nothing.
Yeah.
Give it a quick clean.
Technical this. Get a quick sand. Yeah. There we go. Okay, so if I zoom back into the screen, I'm going to do a background scan, and that's just to check that my design is clear of the washi or masking tape, or if you're using the magnetic mat, just check that it's clear of the strips. Okay, so we can see that we're well and truly clear. So we can go, okay. We're going to go to draw, choose our foil quill. If you're using a quickie glue pen, at that point use foil and then use the glue pen options. How are we doing?
It's getting there.
Okay. So any questions while we're...
Just waiting for the foil quill to warm up a little bit. So this white foil that we're using is what we are going to be sending out in the foil sets, which are hopefully going out at the end of the week. We've just got to cut the
foil.
I
promise it'll be a bit straighter than that.
Because our supplier unfortunately don't cut it into
sheets,
so we've got 120 metre rolls to cut down. So. It's going to be fun. But all of the posters that have been ordered to date are going out in the post today. So if anybody's ordered any of the posters, they should be with you either tomorrow or the day after, unless it's the States or something like that. But they will be posted out this afternoon. They'll be going in today's post, so they should be with you soon. And
we are now sold out of the canvas posters.
So if anybody does want the canvas posters, let us know and we'll get some more reordered and printed, because we have to print them. We still have the CM and DX ones if anybody's interested in just those. Okay, that should be good to go.
Yep. So if I just zoom that out a little so you can see.
There you go, so that is in.
Okay.
That's alright. Do you want to put the pressure up just a little bit?
No, because it's the standard, isn't it?
Yeah. Alright, maybe it isn't.
Yeah. I usually say about -4 for the standard, so we'll see how it goes. There we go. Easily done.
The challenge finished on Wednesday or Friday, please.
Wednesday.
Wednesday. So it finishes officially with the lockdown.
Yeah. So Deb said she was just gonna ask if the white was in the pack.
It is. Yes.
Yes.
And hello to Paula.
So in the packs we have the white that I'm using at the moment. There's a lovely gunmetal is what we're calling it, because they all have code, so it's easier to give them a name, I think.
Yeah, you got a nice rose gold, haven't we?
Yes.
And then we got the silver and the gold. They are. If anybody's seen the photo on the group, it's the 5 rolls that were sat on the chair, which we are going to be cutting up. Like I said, they come in 120 metre rolls, so we have to cut them into 12-inch strips.
Okay, looks promising. So before you remove your mat, I'm just going to very carefully.
Don't remove it anyway, do you? Because you can be cutting it.
Well, you know what I mean. If somebody was just going to do the foiling, then
looks good.
It does, doesn't it? Wow, hang on. You're missing that. Ta-da! How fab is that? Even if I do say so myself.
You can keep that because we'll use that for something else.
Oh yeah.
So you finished with foil quill?
Yep, I am for now. I might do something else with that bit
There's
later.
some snowflakes later.
Yeah.
Oh, Tracy's got a headache.
Oh. I sympathise with that. That was me most of the weekend, wasn't it, Ian?
Yeah, I still have.
Okay. So now we can go. Let's move that back a minute. My cameraman's not on top of them, so it's easier if I do it. We did try and set up the 2 cameras, didn't we?
We did, but the second camera went no.
Which is why we were a bit late.
It crashed all the systems.
Yeah, crashed the Mac. Okay, so I'm going to go to cut next. So we can see that our shapes are pretty basic. So I'm just going to go for the standard water blade for this one. Okay, half cut is off, speed 1, Could probably go a little bit faster, but I'll leave it at 1 for now. And pressure -9, and that's just to avoid snagging the sharp pointy bits.
It looks amazing. The way
it is fab.
And it's quite rare as well, isn't it? You don't usually get white foil.
As you can see, it's really full on white. It's quite something.
White foil is rare, so. I think it was a weekend for us with the migraines and bad heads and everything else.
Yeah. I don't think that the light helped, or the lack of it. I can't remember. So, for those of you that haven't entered the competition yet, you stand to win a gift pack. So it is worth entering, because you never know what you get.
Can't wait to try it. And Deb and Carol, I haven't forgotten yours from last month. I will give you prizes this week.
Have you not already done Debs?
Done a bit of Debs.
Yeah.
I've done all the Debs. I've done everything else. Did he cut first?
Okay, let's have a look, shall we? Looks promising. Oh, right in the tip of the corner, there we go. Okay. So we have one panel, and I'll pop that out of the way for a minute. And we have our plain panel, and we can save our heart for something else, so might use that later in some mixed media. So the plan for today is I'm just going to be doing this morning's 11-ish. And then tomorrow we should be back doing 2, shouldn't we? Hopefully. So I'm going to unload my mat. Let's close that up. I'm going to just move my adaptable out of the way because I'm going to be doing some painting. Okay. Let's get that in the right place. There we go. So I've already had some water sitting in my pan, my paints. So hopefully we can start to have a little bit of paint starting to mix. So with your Ganz eyes, they're not your average watercolour.
Deb's saying that she loves a black card, and that white is lush, and I have to walk by.
So the black card is from Lime Tree. So I'm going to start by just applying some of the red, and you can see I'm not being overly particular about where I'm going. Just pop a little bit more wet in there. Now I'm going to go into my pink. And we can do the same here. So I'm looking more for texture for this one. So hence it's been a bit splodgy and a bit fun, but we like splodgy. I go back into that red.
The wrong mat out, didn't I, for you to be painting?
You did, but
you didn't tell me you were painting.
So A little bit more here. Let's go back into the pink. What I will do, just to save my map, there we go. So a little bit more water into me pink for a second, and I'm going to go.
It's 250 feels like. It's the super smooth jet black, feels like 250, 270 GSM 12x12 card. If anybody wants to get some of the lime tree crafts.
Okay, so I'm just going around the edges because the edges are going to show on this panel. And the thicker you use your paint, the more metallic it's going to show. Okay. Might give that a quick blast with the dryer. So just going to use it on low heat for this one. So the plan with the foils is we want to actually start building up the colours that we can actually stock, don't we?
Can you answer a couple of questions for me?
Yeah.
Can you say about where the file is for your foiling?
Okay, so the foiling file came from Design Bundles. It's currently on $1 if you're quick. There's a limited number available at that. I'll put the link up on our group. So that's ScanNCut and Papercraft courses, classes and workshops by Plannercraft. And what was the question?
Paints look good, what maker are they?
Okay, so they are Kuretake Gansai Tambis in gem colours. But you could also use the new sets from Chocolate Rock. Or any sort of pearlescent paint.
Mum says just to see the gold calls with the black 270. Great cool memory album. Physically, the black is really nice.
Yeah, it's sort of like ultra smooth as well, so you see it really does help this to shine nice.
Deb says she's got some Linda Chapman black from CNC. If you don't know what those. And we'll be using Lime Tree from now on, delivery from CNC as opposed to. I must admit, Lime Tree and their delivery is excellent.
Yes, and if you do like the Linda Chapman card, because we also like Linda Chapman rather a lot, don't we?
Yeah.
You can always go to her site, which is Creative Crafting World. I'm sure that's right.
Yeah. Rather than going through CNC.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to grab a bamboo cloth very quickly. I can spritz this with water afterwards and it'll come off anyway, but just want to dry it off so it doesn't transfer. Okay. So then our card's going to go onto our panel like so. And I thought it would be nice to do like some gold spatters coming across here, but I'm going to stick my piece of card down first. go for this double-sided tape. So if you wanted to at this point, you could use some foam tape to pop it up. You could also cut the same file out of some craft foam.
I'll sort of have a link for this heat. Let's see if I can find one for you. Give me a sec.
I do wish the chair didn't sound like the hard drive falling over. Because I keep thinking, oh, it's kicked the hard drive off again. It's not, it's the chair squeaking. They just have to make exactly the same noise, don't they, dear? It's freaky. Okay.
That's the way you want, isn't it?
Yeah. My tape's misbehaving today, not wanting to be an easy peel tape. No, that's not bad. That is quite good. Okay, so the link that Ian will be putting up is an affiliate link, and it's from the UK store. If you want it from your local Amazon, so in particular US or Australia, then let us know and we can sort out a different link for you.
And hi Faye from Australia, as we said. We have 3 Australians watching today.
Cool. So I'm just going to pop that into the middle. Give my brush a good wash. Get that one red out.
That's right, Deb. No problems.
Okay. So this is where it could be a bit of a...
You don't want to put your messy mouth back into it.
Yeah. I was trying to do that so carefully and thinking, nah, just go for it. It's always a difficult one to spatter though because it's so thick. End up getting me instead. Yeah, this ScanNCut gets it nuts. There we go. And that's enough. Just that little bit.
Because you've got to do it.
So I'm just going to empty my brush back out. And the reason I do that is then we're not wasting any pigment. Because this will dry and...
Goes back solid, doesn't it?
Yeah, it goes back solid and then you can use it all again.
It's a good one to smoosh, isn't it?
Oh yeah. Yeah, there's something very satisfying about mixing these. And they do all come out as well if you want to put them into a different palette. You don't have to keep them in their packaging. Most important thing to remember is to make sure that you let them dry fully before you put them back away. So I'll leave those out for about 24 hours and make sure they are absolutely dry before I put them back away.
What are you up to now?
I'm going to put a little bit of water on my mat just so that I can give it a quick clean. As you do.
A lovely sparkling water.
Oh yeah. That's my other favourite thing about using these. we go.
Interested, it looks great stiff. Actually, loves the pink one.
Yeah, they are fab colours to work with, I have to say. If you just like your golds and your silvers, they do a starry one as well, which just concentrates on different shades of gold and silver. That's quite nice. Because the gold that's in the gem ones, I won't actually call a gold. It's quite brash and yellow. But when it's mixed like that, it doesn't stand out too much. So let's give that a quick dry. So you'll see as you're drying it, it has got a bit of an acrylic base to it, so it will bubble.
Those paints.
Yes. Those paints, because you can't say it, can you?
It's a fantastic effect.
Let's grab my adaptable. So I'm going to go there, I think. Yeah. If it was slightly narrower, what you can do is actually do a Z fold with an adaptable, in which case you'd want it up the other way, but for this one I'm going to do it this way and just trim off the excess. So I bought quite a bit, didn't I, in the design bundles sale.
Yeah, I don't think you finished it.
So there's going to be a few projects that are coming up using those files, including some that we want to do for the kids, aren't there? So. We'll be doing those sooner rather than later because of sending them. Plus, if any of you are on the Chocolate Rock group, I've still got my Tonties to do.
Your football team?
Yeah, only 3 more football teams to do. They are a fab set of stamps then. Try and get the tape to stick. Come on. The easy peel tape not wanting to be easy peel today at all. Let's go for this one. Anyway, go from the other end. There we go. Nearly.
It wouldn't have mattered really, would it, if you just turned it around?
I'm just gonna go like that. So because it's still a little bit damp, I don't want to go and smudge it, so I'm trying to be fairly careful.
If it just a little bit, you move the camera.
There we go. So, okay. Just to finish off, I just need a hoogie board.
Oh, got you.
Oh yeah.
Where have you left it? Still on the coffee table?
Yeah. Okay. Right. Yeah, that's better off that way around. Do it that way. That way I can get it where I want it. Thank you. Yay! Simple things. Okay. Gonna fold it in so our mounting always goes to the inside of our card. Flip it over and we burnish from the back. There we go, so we just need to trim the back section and we're done.
Oh, your trims are there somewhere.
Yeah, it's here, hiding, hoping I don't notice it.
Hang on, big boy.
Yeah. Okay, so going for that. Just 6. There we go. One finished card. Nice, easy, simple. With a little bit of canvas. And job done. So any questions before we go?
Tracy is beautiful. There's a fantastic card. So there's a lovely card.
Okay. Oh. So quite a few different files, or different sentiments in that file, so there's a lot to play with. So from tomorrow it's going to be full on Christmas. You look so chuffed about that one.
That's what I'll have to spend more money. Sorry, Dad.
So, while I think of it, is there anything in particular that anybody wants me to cover in the next couple of weeks? In terms of supplies or a particular technique?
Leslie.
Yep, Leslie is going live at 1:30 today. And I think that's it for today's news. So we will be back tomorrow at 11. And hopefully I'll got a bit further with the book. And samples and everything else I need to do. So take care and we'll see you then.